Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Hey Jay, Jessica, welcome. How's it going? Hope you guys had a good weekend. So I was just gonna get the list ready. I'm gonna post it here, but as you can see guys over here, that's the list I have. I'm looking at BTBT, Hood, AMC, SPY is always there anyways, Space, MRNA, PFE, BYSI, Run. And then we have gappers, quite a few today. Any, GNOG, BTCM, HUT, MVST. That's the list. Let me try and post it here. Quite a big list today, guys. Just gonna have to be a little bit more selective today. Just remember, it's Monday, guys. So trying to sort of be careful right out the gate. Today I will not be trading until the first 10 minutes. Basically, I won't be trading. Usually Mondays can be a little bit choppy, so I'm gonna wait it out, guys. But here's the watch list. Jessica, I will, once I've done trading, once I'm done, I will go through the platform that they use. If you want, I will go through that and maybe record it on the stream as well, so that if anybody has any questions, they can go back to the video. So just bear with me. Maybe around another an hour and a half, probably. That's when we will hopefully be done by. So we've got BTBT. Oh, awesome stuff. Nice one. Space, MRNA, PFE, BYSI. Then I have Run. And then we have on the gappers. We have any, GNOG, BTCM, HUT, MST. Right, that's the watch list, guys. And if you do have anything that you're watching, I can have a look. That's pretty much what I have at the moment. First of all, I would like to, I know what they are on my main watches. I know how their daily looks. I know that most of them were kept from last week, so I don't have to really sort of study them that much. But the but the gappers, I have to get a little bit of analysis on these. On this one, guys, any very quite simple for me. It has to go over 6 for me to long bias on it. It has been gapped. This is basically a Bitcoin related stock, so on these ones you can't really use technical analysis too much if you're going to trade any of these. For example, any or BTBT, Mara, Riot, any of those, you will have to, as I said before, you'll have to watch the Bitcoin itself, and you can watch, you can trade them together side by side. Usually when Bitcoin starts to run, they will start to follow, or vice versa. So we will look at the Bitcoin if it starts to really sort of get some momentum. We might look at these BTBTs and any. Okay, for the moment, I would really like it to take out that 6, which it might. So that's the plan with that. GNOG is the only one that's actually showing strength, guys. Oh, okay, this is a acquirement, guys. This is a I probably wouldn't be trading this because it's gonna be chopping around between 18 to 19, guys. because it's, I think it's a purchase by MW DraftKings to acquire Golden Nugget online gaming and all. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna get rid of a GNOG, guys. I will not be watching that. BTCM. This is probably also related to Bitcoin, so similar idea, guys, as to NE and BTBT, right? HUT, I believe, is an earnings play, if I'm not mistaken, or anticipation to earnings. Not very clear. I'm not happy with the price action, so not really sort of excited about this. But once it starts to show some sort of a momentum, I will look into it for sure. Not very excited about these gappers, guys, honestly. I don't have anything that I can say, well, I can take long on it or even short. If anything, guys, they might provide us more short opportunities. Right, so I was going to look at Iran because that's the one of the new lists. On the run, guys, we have a slight bit of weakness on the daily. Yes, on Friday it closed really weak, and I really think that this might have a continuation towards 45s. But if it starts to bounce off of that 47.75s, then we have to be extremely careful. That is an area, really strong area. That's the one we're gonna watch, guys. 47.80s. Once it starts to break that, then we will look into shorts only on this. MVST, I do have MVST around here. At the moment, I don't see anything really special on it. I want to see it go close to 13s and see how it trades over there, because right now it's just, yes, it's gapping up. How much of a gap is that? 1260s, not much really. 1260. So we're seeing here MVST. The thing with this one is, yeah, 13s. Right, watch 13s on this, guys. We're gonna watch 13s, see how it reacts. If it starts to build up some momentum with some volume, we will look into even longing this. Looks interesting, but again, I will start to look for maybe shorts around the high of the day or around the 13 rejection, guys. That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, that makes sense. AMC and hood is enough for you. Honestly, that's more than enough for the if you trade like few setups, definitely. Okay, let's have a look at Kixin. Kixin, I'm not interested unless it breaks that 3, guys. If it does break that 3, put an alert on it and then we can watch it. So I am already putting that alert, and if you do put it, remind me if it does go over a 3. That's all I can say. Right, as I said, guys, I am going to be waiting that 10 minutes, and if anything really juicy pops up within that 5 minutes, I might consider it, but I would ideally wait 10 minutes, guys. Mondays, usually I do that, which works out really good for me. So that's the plan going into today. Anything else, guys? How's everybody been? Jessica, BTBT is basically reliant on the, as I said, on the Bitcoin itself. So if I start to see Bitcoin, if I start to see some sort of momentum coming into Bitcoin, ideally breaking that 4610s, then I will consider BTBT and any. And let's have a look at the main ones. BTBT, we discussed that. Hood. Hood could be, I'm not biased on it, guys. Hood, either way, it could provide us with long and short opportunities. So I am not biased on it. AMC, as you know, guys, I am short biased on AMC, but I expect this to pop a little bit, maybe towards 33s, 33.10s. So if it does pop and starts failing off of that area, guys, we will keep an eye on it. At the moment, I'm only looking for shorts on it. If it starts to break that 33.50s, then I'll probably consider longs on it. Okay, SPY is right at the top. Space, guys. Space is interesting because as you can see, we've had that congestion here on the daily, and this stock basically has a lot of investment in it, a lot of potential as well, in my opinion, for the long run. So this area was actually a discount purchase for investors. This could, the only thing about this is the daily isn't ended up very kind of like 50-50. If it had closed close to 35s, I would have definitely kept this on my main watch for a next day continuation. But having said that, today it could come, the second day continuation could come, and it could be another start of a bull move on space. So keep an eye on that. Jessica, I don't really put huge emphasis or priority to the news, because if you start to do that, then you will be extremely strong biased. So I like to keep my options open, because stocks will do completely opposite of what the news is. And to be honest, normally when the news hits, it's almost always late to the stock anyways. Whoever's investing big money investing in these stocks already kinda sort of know about these news way in advance. So we're just basically a bit delayed on the news and stuff like that. That's why I don't really pay attention to it that much. If a setup occurs and if it provides a good sort of opportunity, I will take both sides if I'm not biased on it. That's what I mean by hood. We got space. See VST. Yes, 90% of the time, yes. Price action. Because you have to remember, as a day trader, we don't care what last week's news, what we do, but what I mean to say is not too much. What we want to trade the now. What's happening right now? That's the only, price is the only thing that's going to tell you what's happening right now. Is there a demand, or is there, you know. Alright guys, ding ding ding, we're open. Good luck everyone. Let's do this thing. Alright, what am I looking at? AMC is going towards that 3. As you can see, a little bit of rejection from 33s. That was the zone I created earlier. And if that starts to hold, we could look into, I mean, it's still going to be early, guys, but that 33 has showed, you see that? I mean, even if it's small, but, you know, quite considerable rejection from there. Wow, SPY is flying. What's happening to SPY? Damn. Right, Mondays usually is good for the market. That's usually so. The fact that it's actually climbing up the initial open is just a bit too strong. So 55, yeah. So guys, hood is washing. Hood is washing. So hood might give us a nice little short opportunity, but on this one, guys, your risk is going to be dollars, not cents. So we usually take cents risk, 10, 20, 30 cents, but on this one it's going to be $1 or $2. So if you're going to trade it, just know what you're trading. AMD is okay. There we go. This is more like it on the SPY. That looked a bit too unrealistic. Well, not unrealistic, but yeah, this is more like it. And that VST. Hood. Hood is the only thing that's showing some sort of a weakness right at the open, and is continuing. That's that's something I'm watching. But sometimes the spread can be huge, guys. So just time your entries right on it if you're gonna trade it. AMC completely rejected from that 13, as you can see, guys. Um, yes, you can say that, oh, you had that zone and it rejected, why didn't you take it? Well, today it rejected from it. Usually what it does is at the open it will break that and then still come back, but it will take you out. That's what I actually want to avoid, getting chopped out of a trade. But that's the analysis was right to the tick. Hood. Okay, guys, hood is looking very interesting, and it's still 3 minutes into the open. Yeah, AMC definitely will bring in some chop today. That's I'm assuming that will do that. It's not going to be as clean as last week. By the way, AMD is also falling, obviously with SPY. And AMD's daily, very interesting for a short. As long as SPY is falling, AMD should follow suit. So looking at BTBT, I'm sure Bitcoin is climbing up, it's getting stronger. So yeah, that's what you see on BTBT, and any should look similar to that. No? Okay, that's interesting. Any. Oh, that's weak. This is relative weakness, really. What does Mara look like? Yeah, Mara is following suit. Riot should do the same. Yeah. AMC, this is normal. This is what I expected, to be honest, from AMC. As you can see, it's just a chop. nothing would have had follow through. Honestly, hood is the only thing that looks interesting for a short. It might be too late, guys. Under 58 maybe, but your stop would have been 58.70. 70 cents stop, guys. Um, just a bit early for me on Monday. Spice washing nicely. Looks strong, guys. Hood looks like it wants to break that. It might get up to 59s and see. Let's see what happens at 59s. But okay, it's rejecting from the 58 70s area. We'll keep an eye on that. What else do we see? Wow, AMC flying. So it's really strong, guys. So watch out if you're short biased, and that short biased is gone. We threw that short bias out the window, guys. Okay, that's why we don't want to stay very biased. But right now it shows extreme strength, so there might be something on the line with the earnings, which to be honest, I doubt. But oh yeah, I mean Mondays. I've seen it. Trust me, I've seen it hundreds of times. It's exactly the same thing, almost always. I think the one of the most important bit about this is, why do I have this? Do you guys see live trading logo? Live trading thingy on the stream? Is it still there? I think it's there. Let me just. Oh shoot! Sorry. Hold on, guys. There we go. Crazy. Wow, AMD is down. SPY basically is that wash. Looking at the daily is actually quite normal, guys. But then now we don't want to be chasing this short because I'm expecting a bounce on SPY. So any shorts you're going to take on bigger names will have less likely to work. So if you're going to take shorts, be careful on big names only. So where's my space? So look at space to get rid of that. Right, guys, a space. 3350 is this area we're gonna watch. If it does get there, just let me know. This area, guys. If it does get there, I want to see how it reacts there. Okay, it's already there, guys. So I am looking into space. the daily looks to me strong, but I will still take shorts if the setup occurs, which is kinda going into that zone, and it's rejecting from there. So I am looking into shorting space, guys. I'm looking into shorting space. So if we do take it, guys, we are looking at 33.30s to 50s, about 20-25 cents stop. Not a bad stop, actually. Risk is kind of tight on it. Mm-hmm. 30s. I'm watching the tape on space, guys. I'm watching the tape on space. It's getting strong. Okay, it's in that zone. We want that 33.50s to hold this area here, guys. And we want that nice rejection from there. If we do get nice rejection under VWAP, then that confirmation will be there for a short entry, but it doesn't seem like it wants to do that. So let's just wait for it. Nope, nope. So wait is paying off. Sometimes no trade is the best trade, honestly. I'm sure you heard it so many times, but AMC. So that zone is irrelevant for us. Anytime you create a level, and if it starts to basically not respect it at all, just get rid of it. Because what happens is you start to be again biased on that area. You will start to think that, oh shit, because I have my line there, it should work. No, it doesn't have to, really. Having said that, over here, guys, this zone never broke, as you can see. So I am still looking for it, guys. See, what we wanted was that exactly what it did on that bar, and this might provide us with something really nice. It's doing what I was expecting it to do. For us now, our zone will look something like this. Just a little bit of a chase at the moment, guys. I will not be chasing it. If I get a better entry, I will start to look into short. 33.30s, 33s, 32s, 33s. Okay, that 34s, 40s. AMC is actually, I was looking into that, honestly. I was looking at that short. Yes, it is quite a bit of weakness coming into it, but it's a bit late now. Sorry, Jay, it's a bit late. But there was a trade there. 33.50s, under 33.50s for me. Definitely, and the risk should not have been high of day. It should have been 33.80s. 100% under 33.60s, yeah. only 20 cents. That would have yeah, it was a nice one, but just was paying attention a little bit to the space. All right, here we go. Space. Okay, it's getting us a bit better price. Let's see how it does. If it starts to reject a little bit from that area here, then I'll look into starting on space. It's not very clean, guys. It's a little bit of a chop going into, but I'm assuming if it starts to make its move under 33.10s, it will start to create a nice little follow through. But at the moment, the way it looks like, it's a bit of a chop. At least you want that trend line to get taken out. I think Jay, you have been watching. You've been watching my streams. I think the way you're finding the stocks is nice. Okay, space 3350s. 3350s is a holding. No, it's not holding, is it? That 33, this area is still in that zone. I would still consider it to be in that zone. As long as it doesn't close above it, we're good to go. But see the way it's bouncing from here with low volume, that's kind of making me still look for that short. But if it starts to break that, and if it starts to bring the volume in, then yes, I will, I'll change my sort of idea on it. As you can see, you see what's happening here? I mean, this should bring more volume in if it wants to actually continue. Yeah, I'm glad, man. There's a lot of study in there. There's a lot of content in my opinion. You just have to find it. Right, BTBT. Space looks strong, guys. Space is already clearly showing you the sign of reversal here. So my initial idea on it could still be valid for a long, guys. So still could be a nice valid long setup. Trying to. It's just a little bit of a chase at the moment. 3370s, 80s. That's huge risk though. I don't do huge risks. I really can't. I just, even if I take it like with 50% positions, I will still not be comfortable with 80 cents on space. No. I'm gonna watch space over 34, guys. Over 34, I want to watch how it breaks, and if we get a nice little tight range after that, I will look into longing space today. Just keep an eye on space, guys. AMC guys, I know it's a bit of a bit late. One entry was here, but if it right here guys, right about now where it's trading at, it's trading, and if it starts to reject from there, in fact right about now there's a chance to enter guys. I'm gonna try some here guys. 200, the small, very small, 333s, under 33s. I've tried 3298s guys, 3298s right about here. My stop is just over the VWAP close guys. Just remember that, over the VWAP close. So 3290s. Okay, here we go. 3280s. Okay, it wants to go guys. So we want that 3270s to get taken out, and then there we go. There we go. I just couldn't take any. Okay, get ready guys. Get ready to take some out. 3260s. Come on, give us one more wash. That is weak guys. It's clearly showing you that he wants to drop. There's a lot of momentum to the downside. Just keep an eye on that. Okay. I took some 3255s guys. I just think this is a bit of a too much of a quick move. 3255s. I took some out. I know this was a bit of a late response, not really late, but it was quick notice, but hopefully somebody took it. Jay, did you take it? Or were you short from 3360s? Right, so one partial out on AMC guys, and our stop can go over just 33s guys, 3310s with only 10 cents risk left now. So keep your risk a bit tight on it, just in case if it drops. Oh, lovely, beautiful exit actually. 3252 is really nice. Ah. I knew it. Alright guys, space is doing its thing. It wants to break that highs, and keep an eye on that. Oh, this was a better entry. I missed that. You see the whenever the people talk about, it's a quick thing. When I see things, I like to talk about it, so I can also myself remind myself. You know, when you have an interested area or zone, when it starts to hold, okay, that's holding, that's fine. But if it starts to break with some good volume, as you can see over here, volume started to pick up. Now it starts to break up, and if it does come back and starts to show weak wicks or strength, then that's a clear sign for you. There you go, you see this area here, that wick in itself on its own is nothing. You know, you will get a lot of these wicks in the chop zone, but you have to find it in the right place guys. Something like that, if you get used to looking at these things, can save you from a lot of hassle, a lot of losers, and it can get you into really, really good trades. So that's you know, just one of those things I wanted to actually talk about. Hood. Oh, hood is so tasty right now. Hood guys, right now. 57.10s, 57.44s though. About 50 cents risk. Let's see, 50 cents risk. Let's have a look if it starts to reject from there, which it is, kinda. So I'm gonna take small sizes on it, guys. I'm waiting for it to. I'm waiting on the level 2. I'm looking into shorting hood, guys. Stop will be about 50 cents. Okay, 57.39. 39s. Still waiting. Still waiting on the hood. HOOD. We're out of AMC with the remaining portion. Just about 10 cents, guys. But I'm paying attention to hood. 42s, come on, 30, 42s, 42s, guys, 42s, 57 42s. I got in here 42s around. Oh, lovely, look at that. Woo. Okay, come on, hood, let's go. Our stop is just over here, guys, over 57 50s, which is great. Lovely, come on, hood, break the lows, 56 50s. If you do break that, then I'll start looking into taking some off. Come on, hood, give us some follow through. On this one, guys, you know where the stop is. I did mention 57 55, somewhere like that. Alright, I am ready to take some out on the, exit the hood. Just waiting on for it to close above 57 54s, 55s, 57 50 60s. Right, just waiting on it. 58s. Alright, guys, I'm gonna be out on it. 50 70s, just a little bit. 69s, 64s, still waiting on it. 67 60s, 7s, 58s. Just waiting on the hood. I'm still in it, I haven't gotten out. 70s. The volume is coming in slightly. Okay, so that seems like it's just a wick, guys. So now if it does come back up and takes the highs out, you can definitely exit it, because it's just showed that it's just a rejection a little bit from 57 70s, and if it does come back there, then yeah, I'll take it out. But it's this is exactly why I don't like to get wicked out on these premature moves. So now you can even put your hard stop, let's say 57 80s, 57 80s, hard stop on 57 80s. Yep, and it looks like it wants to break the. If it does break the 5730s, I might even add, guys, 5730s. If it does break, I might add. I'm looking at if I get a good price. Right now we have 10 cents, 10 cents spread. Neo, no, it's not on my watch list, Jessica. Neo is not on my watch list. Yeah, the daily, I'm not happy with the daily, so I'm not trading it yet. This look very interesting, guys. If it starts to, this is, I believe this is waiting for another round to go down, flush down. So if we can survive this trade, then again, we have to have a stop. But if we can survive this, then this could go. But what I'm gonna do is, guys, I'm gonna keep my stop, hard stop there. If it wicks me out this time, I'll get wicked out of it, doesn't matter. But I will re-enter if it gives me another opportunity after it wicks me out. Okay. AMC is climbing back up. AMC looks strong, guys. Jay, if you're holding on to it, maybe just consider AMC. Actually, let me have a look. I'm watching Hood. Just wanna get that first partial on Hood, and then I can put my stop a little bit close to my entry, and then just let it run, because I feel Hood has a lot of potential, guys. You see, this move is the real one. The bounce back, these were the healthy bounce backs, getting the weak hands out and things like that. But I believe this is the real move that's coming into Hood now. As you can see, the volume is picking up and it's just more solid compared to what you see over here. But watching that for a possible partial 5650s. I'm waiting on Hood to actually take this out, 5670s. If it does, 5650s should be quite quick. So if that happens, I'll take my partial out around 5660s, 55s. There we go. Okay, get ready. 5670s. Come on, come on. Give us 55s. 680s, 70s. Just watching the tape closely, guys. Okay, okay, that's looking good. Come on, come on, carry on. 60s should get taken out. 56. There we go. 50s. Come on. 68s, 50s, 60s, 60s. I'm taking some out. 60s, guys. 60s. Partial on 60s. Ah, come on. Partial at 60s. All right, now with the stop, to be honest, there's not much we can do. We can keep it, let's say, 5770s. Just bring it down to 5770s. 5740, 5742. Yes, that's the one. Okay, AMC, I thought it was going to be strong, but it's not, guys. Today seems like AMC is going to be a bit choppy. So if you are trading it, don't expect too much from it. So we managed to get that. Let me see where I got out on AMC. Yeah, around 33.15s. Around here, guys. I got out around here. Just a bit of a chop, not clean enough for me. However, this looks like a nice little add area under 57 as well here, right about now. Actually, I'm trying to look for an ad, but it might have been too late. On Hood, guys, on HOD, Robin Hood. Mm-hmm. 57, 85s. 85s. Okay, 87s. 85s. I'm trying to get 85s. If I do, I'll take it. 85s. Yeah. Okay. Right, guys. I did manage to get some. I've added on it at around 56, 85s. Right there. My stop is still there, guys. Just a bit choppy under that. If it starts to trading over 57s, then I might get out a bit early as well. I probably wouldn't let it reach the hard stop there. AMC. Watching that on the side, Hood, I am looking at PFE. PFE, guys. PFE 45.35s and 45.50s. PFEs. I'm looking into PFE short, guys. PFE short. I'm gonna start here. 31s. I've started small. 45.31s. 45.31s. I've started on this 31 area. The stop is just over 45.38s, guys. Again, this needs to close above that 45.38 for me to take it out. So I am short a PFE 45.31, guys, and if it starts to break 45.30s, I'll add to it as well. Okay, 45.30s are breaking. $45.29s, yes, I'm adding, guys, a little bit. 45.29s are getting thinned out a little bit. $45.29s. Okay, some buyers coming in on this though. That 29 was a fake breakdown. I mean 30s. Just waiting for it to break that 29 again and see how it reacts from there. There we go, 45.29s. Let's see if it takes that out. Have a look at the volume, the level 2, 45.30, 29s. There we go, there we go. That ad was good. 27s. Let's go, come on. Alright, here we go, here we go. 45.26. Lovely. Alright, where was our stop? Unfortunately, even now, the stop is just over here, guys. So, just on the top range of this zone, guys. Right here. Okay, okay, PFE, let's go, let's go. I don't like how Hood is taking his time there, guys. I would have expected it to move by now. Hood is taking too much time here, guys. So I am going to keep my stop very tight over. If it starts breaking 57.35s, then I will come out a bit early on Hood, because I just don't like the way it's taking its time here. It should have worked by now. Should have been trading under 57s. And at least start to hit that lows. Right. Okay, so we've got Hood and PFE short. Let's put it on these. PFE. Alright, is this better, guys? Both of them, you can see. Both trades you can clearly see on the charts, two charts here. Is this better, or keep it on the main chart? Okay, Hood. Yeah, Hood is not looking that great, guys, because it's bringing that volume. That's the problem. Guys, I'm gonna come out 57.40s. I come out on Hood right here. You might have been a bit late on it. You might have like 45s or 47s, but I am out right here, guys, because it's a clear sign of reversal, guys, here. You see that? This price action I didn't like, because the idea was this move should have brought another secondary move, which this was about to do, but it somehow held. That the low of day was strong enough for it to hold, and yeah, just a reversal pattern. I've seen it so many times. I can't just stay in it. Even if I had put my stop over here, guys, I would have been stopped out on it. So where's our PFE? Here we go. PFE is coming back up. I'm not too worried about it. It will take its time. My stop is 45.38. It's all good. You know, today there's not much of a follow through, and on Mondays usually is the case. So profit targets or taking partials should be a little bit quicker. which we did today, honestly, on the, for example, hood. We took it off here, that partial. Usually, on other days, I wouldn't have taken it probably here. I'd have waited for it to break down. So taking partials is a really good idea. On hood, I'm almost break even after all that much. Actually, a little bit red. So, but if you can actually keep your losses really minimal on like slow days, then the the green days will take care of all the slow days. Mm-hmm. Right, guys. Anybody see anything else? What did our gappers do? Okay. And he just tried to break out. Couldn't. 6 held. This zone, guys. Remember that pre-market zone on any? This this area hold nicely. And we have BTCM. This is similar to any, just too weak, relative weakness. No, not really. 3370s for AMC. I just don't have that setup, Jay. That's not my setup. But if you have traded your setup, awesome stuff. Yeah, I'm sure you have your own. Yes, it's a clear rejection of the high of day. Yes, that's right. But I will look for multiple confluence of things to happen before I take the trade, not just a high of day rejection. I mean, don't get me wrong. AMC, I am short biased on it. You know, any opportunity that it gives me to short, I will take it. Yeah, on Mondays, Jay, you want to take your A++ setups. Trust me, on Mondays, if you see something that's A+, just wait. But sometimes it works out, guys. The problem is, if let's say you take a weaker setup, let's say B setup, and it works, that's the worst thing, because what that does tell you is it messes up your whole system. So just be aware that what you're trading and what setups you're trading. Just be aware of it and keep track of it. I hope you guys use trading journals like TraderView, TradeViz. There's another one, TradeMetria or whatever, metrics. Those are extremely important for you to progress faster. TradeSync I haven't used, but I'm sure the idea is the same. I'm sure they're the same. Yeah, that's how you want to do it. You want to track every single thing, every single detail. You must track, but it has to be consistent. NAOV. I've got a alert for NAOV. Hold on, guys. Aha. There you go, guys. Daily. NAOV, by the way, daily looks really juicy. Juicy for a long. Keep an eye on NAOV. It could run today. A lot of people are watching this, looking at this daily, and waiting for this day. So NAOV looks juicy, but I wouldn't take breakouts. I wouldn't chase it. You want to wait for like something like space. We talked about this. Let it happen. Let it work out. Let it break out and then let it come back. On any of these pullbacks you could have taken. So NEOV, same idea. Don't chase it, guys, because you can get hurt badly on it if you do chase it. We are still on PFE, guys. We are still in it. Just that zone, this zone we talked about is holding nicely. And as long as that's holding, we are good to go on it. It's just slow as well. Very slow for my liking. Yeah, yeah, you can definitely connect Trader View. Yeah, absolutely. It syncs. The Colmex platform that I use for my small account does sync, and it's the same system, same sort of ways you can import the trades. It's quite easy. I'm still waiting on this PFE, guys. Once this is done, I might be done for the day. Not much of a very extreme days. It's very slow and boring day when it came to PNL, but I do expect that from Mondays. And also, guys, we have been last week or so. We've been in a really good um, winning streak, really good green streak. So yeah, I do expect these days. Yeah, I do pay for it. Yes, TraderView. I actually use TradeViz. TradeViz I found was it's new. It's definitely new, but I just want it for a change, try it out. But I do like the sort of UI on it, whatever the user interface. It looks much more graphic. So BYSI, guys, BYSI is just about to break the high. Oh, it's already late. BYSI. Right. So you can see, guys, it's actually the daily is good. It's breaking out that area where 2720s. It has tried to do it quite a few times, and right, even now, I wouldn't call it a proper breakout. As long as this closes like that, yes, I would say yeah. Now it's definitely a breakout. No, it's clearly a breakout. So No, on this one, BAYSI, I have it on my other watch list, like on the side. All the way throughout here, guys, I wasn't even considering anything on it. That's why it's good to have that extremes. If you think a stock is going to be choppy, have extremes of that stock and tell yourself you're not going to trade unless it breaks these extremes, the chop extremes. We did talk about that one day with Jessica as well in detail. So basically, if you think that, I'm not too sure today, well, make sure that you have these zones or lines. Let it break that out. Unless that happens, don't trade it at all. I can't believe Jay is actually trading while working. How do you do that? I think you are working, Jay, aren't you? Alright, MVST looking, nope. Although it looks nice for a short, but it's just not there. I don't like it. Yeah, he's definitely working. he's usually he's very active in the chat. Today he's definitely working. Right, I am gonna keep an eye on PFE. PFE is this is the trade, guys. We've I managed to add a little bit as well, 45 29s, 45 30s. So the stop is just over 45 38s, guys. Oh, software engineer. We really need you then, Jay. Are you good with coding? Yeah, some people can handle it somehow, but I can't. I just need my 100% focus. Yeah, man. I'm sure you are. Awesome stuff, man. Trading is like addiction. Just be aware of that. That's the goal. Consistently profitable. Works, works, works. Yeah, works. I'm about to get out of PFE, guys, by the way. PFE 45 40s. I will come out. Not much of a risk, honestly, about 10 cents risk on it. So I was planning to add on it as well, because I really like 10 cents, and also these are not huge positions, so I was gonna add another 45 20s. It didn't do that, so just slow, to be honest. So out of PFE, guys, just not there's no momentum. I mean, there's no follow through on it. PFE out. PFE out 47 37s. Sorry, 45 37s. 45 37s. That's 10 cents. Not even 10. Am I looking at? No, actually 7 cents loss. 7. That's fine. I'm okay with that. Works interesting though. Works is the daily is interesting, and it's it looks interesting. 437 to 4 guys. We have 416 as well. It looks very interesting for a long, guys, right about now. 437s and 413s, about let's say 25 cents, is it? Yeah. Works. The only thing with works is it's just it's this little chop. It's not really a chop. There is something. It's like a nice little congestion happening here, but once it starts to break out, it might be explosive. So, is it worth the risk? It might be, because the daily is looking like it wants to run, and it has run previously. So there is definitely a chance. I will keep an eye on it. But once this starts to bring huge volume, initially it might be quite choppy, like something like this. But you know, try to not get worked out of it. So have your stop a little bit, let's say close to 410s, somewhere like that, and then just let it run. If it does break that 460s, then we have 480s. So if 460s breaks, then we have 480s. That's pretty much it. Yeah. So this has potential, guys. Here it goes. Just need that volume coming in on that. Works need to have that volume coming in. If you do take long here, that's still early. In my opinion, it's early. You wait for the volume to come in. That's your clear sign. And if the volume comes in with a little bit momentum, that might be the early stage of a move. It looks nice right about now. 442s. I'm gonna try it, guys. 442s, 440s. Okay, 440s. I'm gonna try long 440s, guys. I know it's extremely early, but I am risking little on it, so I'm okay with that, guys. But if it starts to break out, I'll start adding it on it as well, guys. Especially if it breaks that 457. which it seems like it wants to do. The volume, can you see guys, the volume is coming in slightly, so we want that consistency in the volume. So we want that the volume coming in. There you go, there we go. 450s are breaking. Okay, that volume needs to climb up. There we go. Okay, it's looking good guys. 450s I might add as well. If I do add, 450 needs to break though, and stay broken basically. There we go, 450s. Here we go, 451 guys, I'm adding 451s. Okay, 451s. 451s. Alright, stop under 417s. Here we go, here we go. Okay, now we're talking. Look at this volume guys coming in. I mean, if this volume stays and we get a rejection, that could also be a lot of short sellers piling in. You can't just like have a very strong bias that this is gonna move. Just remember that if there's a huge volume coming in and it doesn't go anywhere, be very careful. But so far so good. It looks like 450 wants to hold. If that holds, we are actually in the driving seat, because next attack on the highs will get taken out. Well, hopefully. There we go, looking good. Come on, we want that 470 to break and stay broken. Space is curling down. There's a lot of AMCs curling. AMC is looking really good for a short. AMC looks good for a short, but the thing with this one is you want to be careful because it doesn't have follow through. AMC looks good for a short guys right about now. 33 right about now. Still you could get in 44s. It is going, there you go, it goes. Alright, it's too late now. If you're not watching AMC, this is what I was talking about. I was talking about here 4450s, and unfortunately I did take it, just didn't get the chance to really warn you guys before. Gonna keep an eye on works as well. Come on works, here goes works. Let's go. Let's go. I took it under, just under 3350s guys, the AMC 48s, around 48s. Yeah, there we go. The momentum is coming in to the downside now guys. Hopefully this will have a little bit of follow through than before. Okay, works, here we go. Come on, works. Okay, we are looking good on this. 478, 480s need to break now guys. If it does, then it could fly. 480s, come on, break 480s. Yes. Okay, wants to break that. Awesome stuff. 480s. Oh, there you go. See how badly it got rejected from that area. 480s, because a lot of people are watching this. It's just a very like almost everyone is watching that 480 level. Just need to have a little bit more momentum to it. The volume is climbing up, but not extremely consistent that I would like. Okay, AMC is looking good. The short is looking good. We want that 3320s to break, and then 33s. I will take some out here, guys. I'll take some out just before 33s. This area here. There's 200 EMA as well there, so get ready to take some out if it does wash, and your stop is just over the previous high. just here. There we go. Okay, works is looking okay. I just don't like that rejection from 480s, but the good thing about it is hasn't really rejected badly, which is a really good sign. Keep your stop as well, if you can, under 410s, 415s. Sorry, 420s. Works. Okay, here we go. Works. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Volume coming in. 4080s. Ooh, huge sellers 480s. But that's hopefully gonna get taken out because the way it looks like it wants to do it. This is more interesting. So let's watch this, guys. On the main chart here, works. Lovely. Don't do that. If you're gonna break it, stay broken. Just waiting on it, guys. Just want that continuation to happen. I mean, it's still being shorted. Clearly, you can see it's still being shorted. So we're not out of the woods on this, but once this starts to, especially if it starts to break that 5, then there might be some squeeze on it because people will have their stops on over 5. And once that happens, this has quite a bit of potential. That's why I didn't take anything out here for 80s. In fact, for 80s was a good area to take some out, but since it has potential, I will leave it running. Stop just under 420 as I mentioned, guys. Rejection is really bad rejection there. 480s to 460s. Let's see what it does coming to 450s, okay? We want those 450 areas to hold. Yeah, this looks like it's being shorted heavily. The way it's retracing back is slightly stronger than the way it was basically breaking out. So I'm still looking at that 450 area. 450 holds is a good thing. I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave some room on this, guys. It has potential, a lot of eyes on it. If this pullback holds, then we could see a nice little move on this. Right. Okay, our AMC is looking good. Our AMC is looking good. What? Oh, here. 3310s. 3310s. Around 3310s, I'm gonna take some out. I'm not gonna wait for 33s. I'm gonna take some out, 33 10s or 9s on AMC, guys. Guys, on works, if you're extremely aggressive with your stop, where's my works? Let's add it here. On works, if you're aggressive with your stop, put your stop to break even just under that swing low here, but I will still say it's a bit early. I just don't like the wash here. There's 440s, 450s are being taken out. If 450s gets taken out, then it could wash to VWAP. And is it gonna hold? That's the question here. If we start to get a little bit of a swing low here, then we can put our stop here somewhere. But at the moment we don't have that swing low. The volume is dying down. Okay, here we go. Works is bringing in some momentum. 460s gets taken out, then we need that volume coming in again. Right, what do we have? 40 seconds left. Right, I am planning to add on this, guys. I'm gonna add over 460, guys. I'm gonna add on works 460. Okay, that's not good, guys. That's not good. Right, I would say 461 was the high of that. 460, 462s, let's say. Give a few cents. Over 462, I'm gonna add to it if it does come back. Over 462, right here. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right, it's about to bring that. The volume should come in. Yeah, that 460 is holding. But if it does break that, that's why I'm putting stop limit order over 461. Because if that 460 breaks, then it might go for another round. Huge amount of sellers, as you can see. 460. I mean, yeah, that's holding. 460 is holding. Right, guys, I'm not going to take too much risk on it. I'm going to put my stop to almost break even under that swing low. It's created a very small swing low. I would have liked a slightly bigger, but here we go. 461s, there we go. I'm in for my second ad. 461s. Just over 460. For a momentum stock, I want this to continue very quickly. If not, then we have got the either we are extremely early on it, or we've got the wrong thesis here. Either way, I'm not gonna risk too much. If it does break this area here, guys, I'm gonna come out with really minimum risk. So you've got nothing, almost nothing to lose in this case. Just on your last ad, maybe about 20 cents, not even 20 cents. So I'm gonna stick to my hard stop here, 440s, 442s, and if it does take me out, then yeah, we might be a bit too early. But if it doesn't, then it's got potential. Right, guys, so what I am gonna do is, since Jessica wanted to talk about the TradeNet's Pro platform, I'm gonna go over the basics on how to navigate that platform itself. So I'm just gonna do that. If you are interested, stay. But after this, I won't be taking any trades. This is it. If this works out, if works out for me and AMC, then we've got a good. We can pull ourselves from slight red to a nice green. But if these two fail, let's say works and AMC. I mean, AMC looks really nice, guys. We can even put our stop on break even. Then you know, if those two fail, we might have slight, not big, but red day. Right, that's the plan. So I'm gonna switch the charts to what is it? The platform that you use. I think you got, which platform did you get from them, Jessica? I'm trying to find. I think because they have few. Okay, yeah. That's fine. I think I know which one you're talking about. I have the Colmix version of it, but it's the same. Are you in this trade? Are you in this trade? You want to watch this before we continue? You want to finish with this, or is that a demo? I mean, works. Is that real? Is that live trade? Okay, so if you're trading it, let's watch it, because what we don't want to do is we just want to go over something like a tutorial, and then we're just concentrating on something else. Just give it 10-15 minutes on this works. In fact, if it doesn't work in 10-15 minutes, we shouldn't be trading it anyways. So that's let's give it 10-15 minutes. Yeah. Here we go. This should take out this high 466. Now that volume is coming in slightly. We want to see the volume coming in here. We want the consistency over here. Excuse me, guys. Alright guys, sorry about that. I'm back. What's happening? Oh, works. You son of a gun. You have washed under... Okay, 440s. I'm having a look at this. I don't like this wash. I'm out. I'm out. I don't like it. Oh, okay. That was a good exit. I'm out right about here somewhere, guys. 440s, around 440s. So a slight bit of a loser there. It's not that much. It's just that add over here between 450s to 440s was average 445, and then that's 5 cents, and then this 460, so 15 cents. Yeah, I mean on average like about 15 cents loser on that. I don't like it at all now to take long, because it's the way it failed. It's actually a short setup for me. So I'm not gonna go against that. I'm just gonna leave it, guys, today. Oh, by the way, I am AMC. I'm out as well. Let me check my price over on the other one. Yeah, I brought it down to, let's say, 433.54, around this area here, guys. 32.54. So as you can see, very small. Like, what is it, from 50 to 50? Let's call it break even. Let's just not be too fussy. Yeah, let's not be fussy. Are you out on it, on works? Jessica, you're out, or you're still in it? Hopefully you're not in it. Lost 1.61. What does that mean? Sorry, I didn't get that, Jessica. One. Ah, okay. You scared me there. I thought, okay, 1.61 per share. There was not much of a because I always talk about in cents how much per share we won. That's how I calculated. But yeah, okay, that's fine then. But the way we managed it. I'm happy with it, because if this had run and broke over fives, the potential of it squeezing was there, and it's totally worth risking like 10-15 cents, or 100 or $150 if you're taking like 1,000 shares, for it to break that. And once it does, then you got like multiple R. Like these are the ones that can produce like 20 R, so that's why I put a risk on. But anyways, we are coming into that time of the day where it's gonna quiet down. It's gonna slow down a bit. I'm not looking for any more trades. What I am gonna do is we are gonna talk about the TradeNet's platform. So basically, if you have checked my videos, I have put few videos about TradeNet's 5-day challenge. They basically give you $10,000 demo account for you to actually make $500 net profit in 5 days. So that's the basic idea behind it. If you do make it, there's quite a few rules. If you check my videos, I'll probably post my videos in the description. But if you do check it, there's some rules explained there. If you do pass the challenge, you get like their basic education package, which is called intro package, which gives you hours and hours of online study, especially if you're beginning out. if you're starting new, this is I think it's really worth it, because um, if you're not risking anything really. So um, and then also on the side you get the funded account of 14K with buying power. Now with that buying power, you don't actually get 14K itself. That's not your money. It's a funded account. Anything over 14K you make, you will get 70% of it. So it's like one of those prop firms that lend you money, and then you have to make whatever is on top of that. So that's the basic idea. So to get those bonuses or rewards, you have to complete the challenge. So a few of the subscribers have basically applied for the challenge, and they are they're not really sort of used to the platform itself. So I'm gonna go through the platform. Hopefully people inquiring about it will understand slightly more about it by looking at this stream. And I might actually reduce it and to a recap version of it if it drags on, because it might. We're talking about the whole platform today. So buckle up your seat belt. It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big day. Hopefully, Jessica, you're still fresh. Your mind is still fresh. But let's get to it. All right. Let me just go through. I'm gonna get the stuff ready. Okay. Okay, I'm just trying to get things ready here. Just give me a second. And then we have this. Charts, okay. Let's have a look. Right. Should not. Just give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Okay. Right. All right, I'm gonna switch to the platform itself. Let me know if this is very similar to yours. Let me see how you do this here. I think it's here. I don't know whether you can you see this? Hold on. Get rid of that. Okay. Okay, I don't think you can see the whole thing. Can you see the file, the options? You see terminal, tools, and more. Do you see it in the stream? Okay. Okay, just give me a second. I think you don't see the whole thing. So what I am gonna do is I'm gonna sort that out. What do I do? Alright, okay. This is easier, I think. So if I bring this here and do that, and then get rid of a Thinkorswim charts, and then actually Thinkorswim charts should be there. Okay. Alright. We have, I think, right. Okay, you can see now, yeah? Alright, we have blank. Okay, now let's discuss this because, oh, come on. Let's discuss that. Alright, so this is what you will get. This is a blank workspace basically, so you can actually put in your charts, your positioning, or whatever you want to put. This is where we're going to do that. If you at the bottom, can you see these workspaces? What you want to do is just add one for me, right? Just add one right over here. If you add here, you will get a blank space. Now once you get the blank space, we will start adding charts to it. Right, so to add a chart, you want to go to terminal, obviously charts, and this is what you will get, right? Your chart. Let's say SPY. Okay, I have mine set up like this. The way you set the charts up, change the colors, the backgrounds and everything, is if you right click on the chart itself, and then if you go to settings, this is the setting you get. So you can actually change it to candle style, dots, dotted lines, line bar, something like that. If you apply, you see line bars. That's pretty common. Bars, very traditional old ones. And then I believe they used to have Heiken-Nashi as well, if I'm not mistaken. But anyways, we want to stay candle, right? And the way I've set up my my looks of the candles is up is all same color as green, and then down is all red. Yeah, so you can take a snapshot if you like the way my charts look. But if you are into white background, then you know, your for example, dojis will have to change from white to, let's say, black or something grayish, things like that, you know. So I am going through thinking that you are using similar background and similar colors. If not, main important bit is this background. Is that good? Do you use the black background or white background? We can actually change that now if you just let me know. Okay, black background. Okay, we confirm black background, so this is okay for us. What you want to set, this is the main setting for the candles, and these are all the settings related to the chart. So you can go to view the background color. If yours is not set up to black, you want to set this background color to black, right? The rest I don't touch that much, to be honest. You can have your crosshair, for example, this, you see that plus crosshair sign anywhere I take. I like to have that because it just gives me an idea of where I'm pointing at. I keep it like a light gray or dark gray, right? Oh, you want to do white? Okay, you wanna? Are you serious? You serious? White or black? I'm not sure whether white background or black background. Because once we proceed, then we won't go back to it. Yeah. Doesn't matter. No, which one? Which one do you prefer? Because I don't mind changing it. It takes me like few seconds. Stick with black. Okay, stick with black. Let's do that. So yeah, black background, and then crosshair gray, dark gray. It's easier to spot. And then the rest, I don't put grid. I don't like to put grid. It does put something like this. You can put horizontal and vertical grids, but I don't usually put grids. So I'll keep this off. The horizontal, vertical one is there if you want to keep it, but you can get rid of it as well. It keeps it nice and clean, basically. And then this is something that I use. A visible time to next bar is really nice, because over here at the bottom, can you see, like right over there, right here, it will show you how many seconds left for your time frame. Say for example you're using 1 minute chart, it will show you how many minutes, how many seconds left. So I use that all the time. That I kept it as almost white. And then the rest, you don't have to worry about them. You can keep them as default, right? So show toolbar is basically, it will show you the options over the chart. As you can see, it's disappeared now if I untick that, but I like to keep options here so I can quickly change the time frame and things like that, right? So that's the basic setups of the look of the chart, right? The look of the chart. Now I will go into explaining these. I'm sure you know this is your where you put your instrument. That's your obviously time frames. I've got 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. And then I have these others as well that I don't really sort of use. Mostly I use 1 minute, 5 minutes, and daily. Yeah. So if you like a time frame that you want to add here, what you can do is you can edit, and then you can actually put, let's say you want to add 30 minutes, right? You want to add, yeah, I'll get to that. So if you want to put, let's say 30 minutes, you put time and then minutes and then 30, right? You can add this to favorites. Once you add that to favorites, it will come up here at the bottom, as you can see, 30 minutes, right? So 30 minutes is added. That's how you add the time frames, if you don't find it in these shortcuts in here. But anyways, so these are basically quick shortcuts to you can whatever you can change or you want to change on the chart itself. Putting indicators, there's few ways to do it. One is over here. You see this right here, if I'm not mistaken. That's the one. Add indicator. It's got a sign of a little candle there. So if you do that, then you have to find moving average. So if you search for it, for example, moving average, right? So you got plenty of choices here, right? Now there's your SMA, which is simple moving average, and there's your EMA, exponential moving average, right? So we want to select that, and then we press that. Now what it did was it actually automatically put the EMA for us. That's the default one. Now if you want to change that, you want to over on the top here, you can see whenever I hover on these indicators, it will light up, right? So this one, I know that EMA 20, this one is EMA 200, this is the one that recently was added. So I can click on it. Because it's 2, now I want to make it, let's say 100 EMA. In your case, obviously it will be 20 EMA, right? 100 EMA on the close on the main chart, basically, right? And then you go to line 1 properties, select your color for it. Let's say I want to select white, right? And you can leave the rest alone, but you can also change obviously the way it looks, like dashed lines and things like that. Okay, there we go. You see, that's our 100 EMA now, right? So anytime, let's say I want to change this 100 EMA again, I don't have to go to indicators. Your indicators are here already, right? You just click on it, that's it. And then you got, okay, I want to do this, let's say 50 EMA, right? 50 EMA. Here we go. That's my 50 EMA now, right? So that's how you put the indicators. You want to put, let's say, I want to read. What else do you want to put? Anything else? I mean, indicators, obviously, anywhere here, very easy. All you need to do is search for it. Let's say parabolic SAR. Okay, we've got parabolic SAR. Put it in there. There we go. That's your parabolic SAR. And then the good thing about it is, it's so easy to adjust. Let's say we want to make it background, and we want to put the lines as a different style, very small. There you go. That's your parabolic SAR. Very, very tiny. So adjustments and modifications are very, very easy on this. Thanks. Thank you. So that's pretty much the EMA that you were concerned about. I don't know whether you have any other questions on this, but when it comes to basically creating a nice little workspace for you, this is what I do normally, because it's important to have a nice little workspace in one screen. Okay, all right, that's perfect. That's a good one. Okay, let's now start adding our watch list. Okay, over here, terminal, we want to add our watch list. Okay, we added our watch list. What is the limit of has been reached? Please close all previously open panels. Okay, maybe I've created a lot of watch lists. Let's just let me just quickly check if I have huge amount of watch lists. I don't think I should, but let's close that and this. Just give me a second. Okay, I don't know why it's. Let's see over here. No, not full screen. We wanna. Okay, that's just. No. Just give me a second. Here. Okay. Let's try now. Watch list. Okay, here we go. Now, we've created a watch list, right? Let's say you want to connect this watch list to the chart. You see over here on the top right corner of your chart, or any window, basically, you've got your linked colors. These are to link a window to another one. Let's say you want to link this chart. We know that it's red. All we need to do is change this into red. Now, anytime I click on this, boom. MRNA, boom. Mara, boom. Alright, that's how we link the charts. It's so easy. And you could have other things like, let's say we want to create a market depth, right? Our level 2. Let's call it level 2. Just move it around. By the way, to move these windows, you just go hover in between them, and then you just move it around how big you want. So on this one as well, as you can see, it's not connected yet. What we want is same thing, red. There you go. Mara's level 2 is popped up already. Okay, Mara's level 2 already popped up. And let's say you want to add, let's say time and sales. Okay, time. Sometimes what it will do is it will push the the small window, the new window, to with the other window. For example, what it did was it actually pushed the time and sales into market depth. What you want to do is you can move it around. If you click, let's say over here on the top where it's on the name itself, if you click and hold it, then you can actually put it, you see over here we've got a little arrow now. If you put it on the right side of that arrow, you will put that window on the right side of the chart. If you put it on the left, that time and sale will come and get basically sort of installed here, like moved here. Or if you want to put it at the bottom, top, and in the middle you can do that, which will replace the chart, but the chart will be in the on the other tab. But usually what you want to do is on time and sales, you want to keep it besides your market depth, so you want to keep it right here on the left side of it. As you can see, there's your time and sales. Now again, it's not connected. As you can see, no link. What you want to do is link it again, and now it's linked. As you can see, it's bringing the time and sales for Mara now. How would I set which one up? What set level 2 or the whole workspace? Oh, okay, all right. So my setup, this is how I work. This is how I will work. I'll go from the beginning, Jessica, so you can understand and you can do it yourself. So what I do, I will set it up for you. Okay, I will have 4 charts. All right, I will have 4 charts. Let's create 4 charts first. Don't do anything. You can just create 4 charts. Let's create them. Okay, that's 2. That's 3. As you can see, 1, 2, 3 charts. Don't worry about them being on the same window. We will move them. And then 4 chart. Okay. Right? We got 4 charts now. And this is how I will do it. Click on the first chart and start bringing the second chart to the left of it. To the right of it. So you see, if you put it to the right arrow, it will show you where it's going to go, your next chart. Now we have 2 charts side by side. Okay, now we go to the third chart. We will move this at the bottom of the first chart. And then the same thing for the other one at the bottom of the second chart. You see, we've got 4 charts now. So far with me? You are with me so far? Okay, cool. Now, what I normally do is I'll keep this on the left side. I'll keep it as a daily chart. Right? That's my daily chart now. And then same goes for this one. I'll keep this a daily chart. Now, what I do is I look at 2 instruments per screen. Right? So we want to link these, the top ones. Let's say we want to split our window 1. This is for let's say for 1 ticker. This is, let's say, number 1, and this side of the window is number 2. So what I mean by that is this will be a different stock, this will be a different stock, right? But for now, at the moment, it looks like the same because we have our links the same. You see that? Red links, red links. Now, you can go down here, change it to yellow. Change this to yellow, right? And then to get this instrument on any of the charts, what you want to do is left click on any part of the chart, an empty area, and then start writing. There you go. That's your SPY. Thanks. Hopefully you understand. Hopefully you're with me. So what where were we? So yes, we created a daily chart and a 1 minute chart. Now because I don't use the daily chart so massively big, what I do is I'll move this on the side. Okay, that's all I need to just glance at it, right? Now we know that 1 minute is huge. Now we need to start putting things on this side of the chart. So right about this side will be our watch list. For example, watch list, and then you can keep your accounts here, accounts, and then other things. You just mix it up. But to add those things, let's put our watch list. On default, watch list comes here. What I normally like to do is grab it and then put it right. If you look here, you see all the way to the right. I don't know whether you can see. Let me just grab that actually. So when you grab something, it will be here. It's not showing here, but there will be an arrow here. What that means is it's asking you, do you want to put that window all the way outside of these windows to the right? That's what we want to do. So watch list, I'm going to grab it. You see that little arrow on the right? There we go. And then we drop it down there. That's your watch list now. And you've got your watch list set up. And you can add more watch lists. Let's say limit of watch list. That's a bit strange. Anyways, if you wanted to add more watch lists, you can just, all you needed to do is basically just bring it down, and you will see arrows. Just put it below these watch lists, right? That's your watch list. And then I have my how I set it up is I will have my market watch, which just popped along here. What I would do is I would just drag this out and then put it on the right, on the left side of the watch list. So it will come here, but we want to move that chart a little bit to the left so that we have more space to play around. Now again, as you see, this link is not linked with the red, and these are not linked with the red, so we want to link that. There we go. Your hood is here, and we put that. Now you can clearly see the market watch, or level 2. Let's call this is mostly level 2. In this platform they call it market watch, right? Now to get the buttons to basically buy and sell, you put this one right here on the right on level 2. It says show hide order entry. Once you do that, you will have your order entries here, right? So I like to keep it like that. Once this is created, I like to create another same thing for this chart, for the bottom one. So what I do is I'll go for another market watch, drag it down and put it below the first market watch, so they're actually together, nicely arranged. So again, same thing, link it to the bottom one. Boom, boom. There we go. Now we've linked it. Is it linked to yellow? Yeah. So, and then you can just write, let's say, SPY on this. There we go. Our SPY is here. Our hood is here. We've got 2 tickers we're watching with the level 2 with 2 charts on it. Right? So far, you're with me? Okay, now what I do next is I will put time and sales on each side of the, so we want to put time and sales basically in between the chart and the level 2, so it's actually really easy to see, because you want to read level 2 with the time and sales. Yeah, my account stuff is all will be here somewhere, right here. So you can drag them, put them there. You can drag them, put them all here, right? So let me just go ahead and do that. Time and sales. Again, time and sales go all the way there. What you want to do is again grab it, pick it up, and what we want to do is either put it on the left right side of chart or left side of um, your level 2. I prefer this because there's more room there to play around, so I'll put it on the left right side of the chart. There we go. And then I can move this around. I can move that around, and now I need to link it, red linked, and hood is gonna show up here, right? So that's your time and sale showing up here, and same thing goes for the next one, time and sales. Boom, we put it on the right side of the chart, and here we go. That's your time and sales, and that's your level 2. Now you might say that look at this time and sale. How can I read? I can't read that. So what I do with this one is I change the settings on this to keep it very minimal. All I need on this one is price and the size. I don't care about the time because I know it's very, very quick. I don't need to look at the time. I don't need to look at symbol because I know it's already linked to hood. So I don't need those two things. What I do is right click anywhere, go to settings. On the settings, what you want to do is you want to go up to columns on the second tab, columns. You want to untick symbol, untick the time. We only have price and size to show. And then if you apply it, it's going to look far better than before. There we go. You can even make it slightly smaller to use the you can move it around, the price and the size as well. It's so flexible. It's really like there's so much flexibility here. And that's your time and sales. You see 3,500. There's huge sales going on there. Look. So that's how you set up your time and sales. And once, let's say for example, you like the settings on this, you've already made it to your own liking, your color coding and everything is perfect on this. What you can do is any window, you go to settings at the bottom, more actions, you want to click that, and then you can set it as default. You can set it as default. Now the good thing about that is anytime now you're going to create a time and sales, it's going to turn out to be this settings. So let's try that out. And let's get rid of this time and sales because we know it's confusing. Let's create another time and sales. Boom. And then we bring it down to the right side of the chart. Have a look. Can you see? It's the same settings, but you have to remember it because it's the same setting, the link is also the same. You have to remember that. Very important. Red, 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 because it's bringing that hood. So you want to make sure you change this into yellow because lower part is yellow, isn't it? Just a quick tip on that, just to make sure that you're looking at the right thing. So that's how my this is exactly how my small account is set up. And obviously over here you have your working orders. You can put whatever you like, but I like to put my account details here under. I have two watch lists. One is the main one is for gappers. You can even for example, for these ones I don't need all of these things. For example, what is that? Change percentage I don't need. I'm gonna go here. If I right click there, I can get rid of that change percentage. Now I see more detailed, and it's much more simpler. I don't even need the spread because I can look it up in the level 2 itself here. There we go. It's really nice. Just a symbol and the volume, and anything you want to put, you can actually. These are the choices basically. You see, these are the choices. You can put anything. Description of the stock, which exchange, ask size, bit size, change. There's so many choices. Low, high, open, ticks, whatever. But I like to keep it really simple, something like that. So that's the setup. And once you want to trade, whenever you want to trade, then you can just basically either, I think by default yours is set up to market here. So if you click, let's say, buy 10, it will straight away buy for you. But obviously, it's going to buy it for the ask. It's going to hit the ask instead of the bid. So that's and then you can use the limit order, stop limit order, and trailing stop. Right? If you drop down this, you can always change it. Let's say you want to buy hood when it reaches. Sorry, you want to sell. Let's say sell hood when it reaches that VWAP. So that VWAP area is 57.77. What I will do is put my limit order to 57.77, right? So once it does that, it will create an order. It will create an order, but it wouldn't show on the chart. You see, it wouldn't show on the chart. But it will show on your orders, let's say working orders. Let's create a working order, for example. Where is it? Okay, so if you go to terminal, working orders, right? Right here. Can you see? Right at the bottom. Again, it's at the bottom. We don't want it here. We will pick it up and drop it below underneath the watch list. And then it will look something like this, right? Let's make it slightly bigger so we can see. Now this is your working order. At the moment it's like really, because there's so many things selected here, that's why it doesn't show much. If you want to see the whole thing, you will have to extend it far away. You see, now it starts to make sense, but I don't want that. I just want certain specific things. I want side type, I don't care. Price, I care. Symbol, yes. Quantity, maybe. Validity, no. Stop price, no. Trading exchange, why do I care? And then cancel, you can leave it there. You see, right now it looks a bit more balanced and much more clean now. So as you can see, now it shows me here working order hood for a sell, limit price of 57.77. It hasn't been triggered yet. That's your working order. And then you can put underneath working order your let's say order history or filled orders or position balance or anything. Just play around with it. But usually I'll keep working order and filled order, something like that. So on these windows, trying to keep these very minimal, because the more it has things in it, the more you would want to make it bigger to see things, which will take up the space, especially if you have one monitor. Or you can keep it small, and these things keep it minimal. Yeah. Okay, what is on the watch list? How do you change? It's very easy. Click on the empty area anywhere here, anywhere. Just put, let's say, for example, this watch list doesn't have, what doesn't have? It doesn't have Apple, right? It doesn't have Apple. There we go. Apple went in there. The reason why Apple went up there, because I am sorting these with volume. As you can see, the highest volume is on top, right? Apple went the second. So once you click it, it's going to change it as well. Everything changes on this half of the screen. And now if I put, by the way, on watch lists, because these are connected to this top, it will only change this top. It won't change this. So for you to change anywhere here, you will have to put it on the charts or on level 2. If you click on the empty area of level 2 or here, you can just change it to, let's say, AMD. Right? That's your AMD stock. Right? Okay, let's to cancel the hood. Cancel the hood. We've got that cancel. We can cancel it from here, and then it's gone. There's no working order now. Right? Now here's the really cool part. I'll show you something. Really cool part is that you can actually trade from the charts. Now let's say, for example, Apple. How do we do that? First of all, we want to get to Apple's chart settings. Here, go to chart settings, right click on the chart settings, and you want to go visual trading. Can you see here that bit, visual trading? You want to click on that, and you want to put your open positions visible, working orders visible, filled orders, if you want to see what you've filled before, you can keep it visible. Right? You don't have to put this in, you don't have to tick this. I keep it like this. Those 3 ticked, the 4th one unticked, and then you can keep this ticked as well, because it keeps it nice and light on the left side of the screen. So if you apply this, now you will notice that obviously there's nothing going on. But let's say we were in a trade, or we want to basically have a trade around 146.20s. Let's put a limit order of 146.20. So when the price reaches there, I want to short it. Now 146.20. Okay. Limit order 10 shares. Let's put 100 shares, and then 146.20. Once I do that, you see this here? See this line? And you've got a limit order. You got a limit order of 100 shares, and it's showing you on the chart. And if you want to know how many shares you forgot, you don't want to look at here, you can check it, by the way, on the working orders. But easier version is here. If you click that, it will show you how much of that order is there. 100 shares. You can even change it from here now. Oh, I didn't want to put 100. I wanted to put 1,000 shares. Voila. It changes and it shows you here. You've changed your settings, or your numbers or whatever. Okay, let's keep it on 100. Now, even cooler than this, now I can drag my limit order around. Let's say, it's not going to reach that VWAP. We want to reach, let's say we want to do it on 200 EMA. I'll bring it down to just before 200 EMA. Now my order has been created at 146.08 instead of 146.20. So you can actually literally edit anything to do with your order on the chart itself. You don't need to do it through level 2. You don't need to do at all. So what you can do is you can basically maybe even get rid of this area. Right? Now, once your order is created, how do you manage it? Well, let's say, for example, you're in it. You see, once you click that, there's an SL and TP here. SL basically is your stop loss. Right? This is your stop loss. Now, it's also a really cool thing about this is it's showing you how much of a risk you're. Let's say you you were short here, right? You were short here 146.08. What if I had put my stop over VWAP? How much would I be risking for 100 shares? It will tell you $19. That's your $20 risk. It's telling you. It's calculating it for you, right? And then TP. What does this mean? TP. Obviously, that's target price. So you can bring it down, and then if you have, let's say, a target price, you can check. Oh, okay. For a $17 risk, I'm taking $31. That sounds about right. Okay, I'll stick with that. You can change these around. You know, this you can just just keep it nice and tight. It's just so convenient, right? So let's cancel. To cancel the whole order, obviously you'll have to click on here. You can click here, as well as you can click here. Either way, it works. So if I click, everything goes. Right? That's how you create a. That's how you trade from the charts. So it's so easy. It's so convenient as well. Sometimes it's really nice to see where your stop is, and you're able to do modify it, especially with your price target and stuff like that. You're able to change it on the chart itself. Is amazing. Now on the right side, price, the price area, this right side of the chart, what you can do is you can create right click. You can click right, and you want to untick all of these if they're ticked. Untick all of these. The reason why I say this is because if you tick these, what it will do is on automatic it will stretch these prices to match up the indicators. Say for example you have an indicator way up there, sometimes 200 moving average or VWAP could be way up there. So your chart will be crunched up like that. So what you want to do is you want to right click and untick fit indicators, fit orders, fit high day, fit drawing, fit alerts. Everything should be unticked. And then keep your setting the way you see here. You can take a screenshot if you want. Auto and absolute. That's all you need from that right side. PDT, no. See, the thing is, with Colmex or TradeNet, they do CFD tradings. Okay, CFD trading is a derivative of the stocks itself. So it's actually contract for differences. So for that, we don't require the PDT rule to be able to trade that. Yeah, so you don't need the PDT rule. As I said, you can start with like I don't know, like $300-400, $500 investment, and then just try it out. Try the whole day trading out and see if it's for you. You don't have to risk 25k. See, this is what I don't understand. Like, why the 25k is there to actually protect the beginners, right? But there are a lot of beginner traders out there that are able to put 25k. But once they put it, they lose it all. Now, which one is better? Losing 25k or losing 250 or 2,500? These rules just don't make sense to me, these PDT rules. It actually goes against what they're trying to protect. Actually, no, this platform is actually free, believe it or not. It's I know it's kind of hard to grasp the fact that if you have been using other brokers and you've been paying hundreds of dollars each month, or something like that, to realize that you could actually have level 2 and time and sales and the charts and the live data for nothing, literally nothing, is like whoa, it's crazy. But people don't know, honestly, people really don't know that, there are choices out there and there are other ways to actually get started. So hopefully people are going to watch these kind of videos and start understanding that, there are much better choices out there to start with, to begin with. Now, when I say it's completely free to use the platform, I think if you do go with Colmex platform itself, Colmex is the broker, the main broker I use for my small account. It's basically it's about $15, I think they use. It's just for the data. It's just for the data. You have already downloaded the demo version of it, right? Although it says Colmex here, right here, let me show you. Because sometimes, right here, Colmex, it says that, but yours should say around, I think, TradeNet, something like that. But everything else should be similar. The terminal, tools, more, settings here, everything should be similar. It's exactly the same platform. So what you're getting here is what you're having on on the platform that you're using at the moment. Nothing changes. In fact, if you want to match it up, just put the Apple chart and see how it's reacting. It should be exactly the same. Yeah, it should be. It's just it might be different here the way the color coding is, because I set it up the way I like it. These color system I've been using in my previous or in my other platforms, it's exactly the same way. You can set it up that way. Yes, I understand it's currently TradeNet, but it's the same platform. Just understand that it's the same, exactly same platform. Your demo challenge, here's how it works. Your demo challenge is only gonna last you for a week, which means 5 days trading, 5 trading days. That's pretty much it. After that, that account will be blocked off. Right? Now, whether you pass the challenge or not, what you will do, this is my advice to you, is go and ask them for a demo account again. Right. Okay. Now you want to go to ask them as a demo account. They will give you around at least 2 weeks of demo. Right. You can practice it as much as you want, but I don't think you will need more than 2 weeks of demo account. Honestly, in 2 weeks time you should be quite familiar with the whole platform. It's not that complicated. As you can see, it's all visual. Right? So I would say 2 weeks is more than enough. Get a demo account from TradeNet or Colmex. Either way, both are the same platform. Now here's the thing: after the challenge, whether you pass or not make it, it depends what you want to do. For example, let's say you want to benefit from their education services, then maybe it's a good idea to go for their intro package, which will actually which will give you a funded account as well as some really good guides on how to get started with trading the stocks. Really nice videos out there. And they will give you also to their live chat room. I believe it's for 2 weeks or 1 month. Now all of that with the funded account. Now funded account is about 14k buying power, same as if you would won this challenge. It's a 14k buying power with 700 max risk limit. What that means is, yes, you have a $14,000 buying power account. What this means is you cannot lose more than 700, right? Right, so they cap your risk. If you lose more than 700, they will block the account. And that whole thing from TradeNet will cost you around 500, right? The whole thing. Now, obviously, with the, you know, with me, as I said before as well, you get the discount. I think I will. I don't know whether it's 15% or 20% discount. So basically, it's like around $350, something like that. I'll have to check. So if you think of it this way, you're getting an educational package plus the ability to trade a proper live account, and if you do make over that 14k, anything over 14k, you get to keep 70% of the profits. That's the whole deal. Right. So now, for example, somebody starting out and saying, asking me questions like, "Oh, well, how do I get started with $500?" Well, first of all, you know, learn the basics properly. You know, understand the concepts of trading, concepts of day trading. Get yourself a demo account, which you are doing, right? Understand that platform properly, and make sure you understand every ins and out of the platform, because when you're live trading, the last thing you want to be thinking about is, oh shoot, how do I cancel this trade? Or how do I move my, you shouldn't be thinking about those things at all. Yeah. So that's the starting point. That was the first option I mentioned. Second option is uh, second option is just go directly with the Colmex platform, but I wouldn't recommend that, because yes, you will have $500 or 1,000 invested in that account, right? But they don't, you won't be able to get margin. What I mean by that is your buying power will still be around. If you put 1,000, your buying power will be around 2,000. There's not much you can buy with that. Whereas in TradeNet's sort of funded account, that's actually 14,000 buying power, which is okay for a beginner. I still think that's very low, but it's still good enough to get you started. And don't get me wrong, like with $350 investment, you're not gonna make. I mean, you might lose that account. And chances are you will lose that account. But what that will do to you is it will sort of get you in a level where you are, ready to take some more risks, or maybe put more investment. But at least you will have an idea of, you will practice your setup, you will start to work on your trading strategy. That's the chance it's giving you. That's why I believe in live trading more than demo trading. I don't like demo trading. It's not good for people who've been doing demo trading for years, because the live trading itself is completely different world out there to demo trading. You have to understand, and a lot of people don't get that. They say, "Oh, I've been doing well with demo trading for a few months. Now I'm gonna put 25k or 50k, all my saving, because I know I've been doing well." No, that's that's just recipe for disaster. What you want to do is you want to show yourself you are doing really well with live trading, right? Yeah, that's pretty normal, Jessica. You have to ask yourself, well, what if you had, let's say you wanted to invest $10,000, right? And you haven't been trading for years and years and years for you to be investing that $10,000, right? What is, like, is it not really sort of ideal to actually just risk $350 to, first of all, be able to learn something, second of all, to um, you know uh, get an account where you're almost having like a buying power of, let's say, 7,000 with extra margin, you know. Um, so it's quite a bit of bonus out there, you know. It just depends how you take it. Even if you like, you have to go into this thinking that, no, let me rephrase that, because I was going to say you have to go through the, no, you have to make sure you don't want to lose it. Obviously, you don't want to lose that 700, right? But understand that if you haven't been really consistently profitable, initially you will lose things, you know. Yeah, I mean, initially I've blown up like 3 4 accounts, you know. um, Absolutely, that's how it should be. Like if you've lost blown up an account, you should go back down, step down, step backwards, and invest less and less. But I would definitely recommend to have at least a small amount of in emotions involved in your investment. So as long as you say, oh, because I've invested $350 in this account, I'm going to take it seriously. I'm going to trade it live as if I trade live account. That's when the real sort of practice happens. That's when you will progress properly. Yeah, so that's how you set it up, guys. It's very simple, as you can see. I can clear everything here, and then within minutes I can create the same sort of setup. It doesn't take me that long. I can recap, for example, the way I have mine set up is like this. I have 4 charts, so I create 4 charts, 2, 3, and 4. Right? What I do is I will put these charts side by side. I'll put one on the side by side like that, and then bring the other ones. Put the other ones at the bottom of each, and bring this one at the bottom of that. So we've got side by side here, right? And then this side at the bottom I will keep daily, as you can see right here, daily. And then I'll bring, because I don't need that much of a space for daily, I'll bring it down to small chart, and then I've got 4 charts already, right? And then I have to add let's say market watch. Market watch is here. Make sure you are linked, your charts are linked to market watch. There we go. Lovely. Another market watch for the bottom one. Sorry, market depth level 2, sorry. Don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, that should be linked to yellow. All of those bottom, or anything else apart from red. You can't link it to red because it's gonna connect to the top one. So there we go. That's your SPY. And then over here you can add your watch list and account manager and filled orders and all that jazz. As you can see, pretty. You should be able to do this once you get used to the demo after 2 weeks or 1 week. If you try really hard, you can get this in a few days. But you have to work really like extra time to understand. Maybe over the weekend you will get a good idea of the platform itself. You wouldn't have any problem. But yeah, that's a quick review of the TradeNet platform itself. Or Colmex, they both use the same thing anyways. Any other questions, Jessica? Yeah, okay, that's a good idea, because eventually you will have more questions, and yeah, definitely ask away if I'm here. I will be here tomorrow and on Wednesday. From Thursday onwards, guys, I won't be here until next week. I'm going away, just a quick little break. So a short break. Hopefully next week Monday I'll come back fresh. So until Wednesday, I'm here. Wednesday, I'll be trading as well. So until then, I'll be here in the live stream. Don't worry. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it. I don't think anybody has any questions now. Anything, you can leave it in the comments as well, guys. If you did watch this video, just leave it in the comments below, your questions. I will definitely get back to them. All right. Okay, guys, take it easy. Stay safe out there. For me today, slight red day. That's okay. That's fine. It's normal. I was expecting that because we've been having a really good, nice winning streak lately for the last week or so. So yeah, that's the update for the day, and you guys take care of yourselves. Have a good one. Stay safe. Take care. Cheers, Jessica. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. Yeah.